If I were the parent of a 13-year-old boy or a 13-year-old girl, these are the conversation I'm going to have with my son or my daughter. I want to talk to my child about peer pressure and friendship. Oh my God. If you see a lot of 13 years, 14 years, those in their teens years, peer pressure is real. Like peer pressure is real. You begin to see these children because they have access to social media, begin to hear many of them feel like, oh, time has gone, or everybody is achieving things and I've not achieved things. And I'm like, how old are you? Like, I don't get, even in my 20s, I'm not, I don't allow those kind of thoughts overwhelm me. I'm always quick to, rebuke them, to cast it away from my mind. Now, how much a 13-year-old? Some 13-year-old begin to feel, oh, all my friends are using iPhone, so I must use an iPhone. Or all my friends are using a certain gadget, so I must use that kind of gadget. Or when they see you as a parent, when you come to pick them from school, they begin to see it as old school, or they see it as not fashionable. Or in situations where you hear some 14-year-old boys say that, oh, mommy, don't come and pick me again in school. I think I'm wise. I think I can come on myself. I understand that you're trying to prove that I'm more mature. I can trust you with the road. If I can trust you with the road, no problem. You can come yourself. But I must have given you practical life lessons for me to be able to, see you can go through that kind of road journey. Now, I must be sure of the circle of friends you are moving with. Because that's how some parents lost their children. When their children start saying they can come on their own, or they can find their way, they start associating with the wrong set of peers. That is why, as parents, you need to know the names of your children's friends. Know their names. Know the name of their parents. Be familiar with the people they hang out with. Don't be like, he's already mature. A 13-year-old is not mature. A 14-year-old is not mature. A 15-year-old is not mature. That's how we begin to have incidents of, teenage pregnancies, of, STI, HIV among these adolescents, because many of them are being pressured into, having their first, their sexual debuts. Many of them are being pressured because their friends are doing it. Their friends are doing it. Everybody in their class is doing it. So they feel like the odd one out. When you hear a 13-year-old say, oh, my friends have boyfriends, I must have a boyfriend. And I'm like, why must I have a boyfriend? Because your friends have boyfriend. Or all my friends have girlfriends, I must have a girlfriend. Who taught you that? All my friends have started making money, so I must start making money at the age of 13. I'm like, it should be money put under the guidance of your parents. Your parents should be scrutinizing how you get your funds, like how you're able to make income. Even if I've started making income, you should still be under the guidance of your parents. Parents should help regulate it, regulate it and push certain structure in place so they're able to invest your resources properly. So I'm going to have conversations about peer pressure, conversations about around friendship. I'm going to talk to my child, educate them on the kind of people they should surround themselves with. They should have healthy friendship, and also let them know that it is good to outgrow some people. Trust me, friendship outbreak is real. And also let them know that some friends are in their life just because of what they have, either because they are smart, either because they're intelligent, either because they want to be in their circle of friends, either because they want to use them, either using the fact that they want to copy them during exams, because we have to bring it down to their level and make them understand these things. And also let them know that the fact that everybody's in a relationship does not mean they should be in it. Let them know that their priority right now should be their education, should be whatever skill they want to develop, should be whatever area they have interest in, and you can help them fuel those areas, not chasing after things that in the next 5 years they might begin to question why they even did those things. And these are when adolescents begin to have questions about identity issues, about whatever it is that is their identity. They begin to question their core values. That's even if that is when they begin to shape their core values, shape their identities. This is a very delicate years, and I used to say it that if a parent finally loses their child in their teenage years, it will take a lot of extra effort to gain them back. Because these are the last few years you have direct access, you have direct control, direct, caution. Maybe you can caution, you can guide them, you can mold them the way you are. This is like the final years. And then they enter their 20s, trust me, their mind is made up. Their mind is made up by what they've seen, by what they've observed, by what they've listened, by what they've read. So it's time to expose them to books. It's time to expose them to the right circle. This time to curate their mind. You can mold their mind in these years. And just don't be saying that, hey, I don't think my adolescent is paying attention to me. Trust me, they are paying attention to you. They will come back to say thank you. Many of us are saying thanks to to the things our parents did for us. And we're like, oh, thank God for my dad, thank God for my mom. I thought they were harsh at me, but I'm grateful they did those things. Let our let our children be able to say these things about us in the next years. Don't let them be like, I wish my parents did all these things. I wish my parents checkmate me. I wish my parents were, intentional about the people I moved with, intentional about the people that I associate myself with. Also teach your children the fact that, there are some times that you don't have everything you want, because if they're not, teach them contentment. That's the word I'm looking for, that they should be content with what they have. These are the conversation I'm going to have with my 13-year-old. This is the conversation I'm going to have with my my child in their teenage years. And it's not a one-off conversation. It's a continuous conversation. Letting them understand peer pressure, letting them understand friendship, letting them understand that you don't have to do something because everyone else is doing it. Because everyone else is doing it does not give them the permission to do it. Because everyone else is having it does not mean they should have it. Because everyone else is going on trips abroad does not mean they should go on trip abroad. Except it is healthy things that people are desiring. People are desiring, good grades. They are putting in the effort. Those are the things they can desire. Or everybody's thinking about they can, think of something that can disrupt the society, innovative AI, artificial intelligence, new form of intelligence in time. These are the things that you should let them, begin to think about. Those are the kind of things. Let them also know that this time you want them to have healthy friendship, and let them know the fact that somebody has something does not mean they should have it, and they should not be pressured into doing something they won't be proud of. Because one thing I always talk to adolescents, to young people, when they are writing exams, when they are doing something of importance, that is of importance, I always tell them, make yourself proud. I don't go about telling them you're about to make your daddy proud, go about making mommy proud. Nah, you're making yourself proud, because if you fail those exams, you are the one that are failed, not your dad, not your mom. If you don't get admission into university, it is you that did not get admission, not your dad, not your mom. If it is you that got addicted to drugs, not your dad, not your mom. If you get addicted to things you do that that will bring disgrace, yes, it will bring disgrace to the family, but who is going to be the person facing the direct impact? It is you. So when I tell them, make yourself proud, indeed you really have to make yourself proud. So when they bring their results and they bring to tell me, oh, Sister Precious, I came out with this. Oh, Sister Precious, I had this result. I'm like, wow, you made yourself proud, and I'm so proud of you. That is when I tell them I'm proud of them, no matter the situation they are in. Even if a teenager that is under me, even if you end up, maybe you get pregnant, you had teenage pregnancy, I will still, the same hand I used to like tell you I'm not proud of what you did, I'm still going to call you close and let you know that you always find love with me. There is always love with me. And I will tell them, you have to keep making yourself proud. Are you proud of the situation you are in? What do you need to come out of this situation? What do you need to be better? And as you navigate this new season that you found yourself in. So that is who I'm there. I'm always there. That's that I'm a big sister to a lot of adolescents, a lot of young people, and I love that they see me that way. They trust me with whatever it is they are going through. They trust me whatever situation they are finding themselves in. But I never cease to remind them that peer pressure is real. Friendship might go right, friendship might go wrong, and there is still so many years ahead of you to make new friends, to make quality friends. Have this conversation with your adolescents today. I'll see you guys in the next one.